Hello and good afternoon. Dustin from Camping World in Center Conway here. I'm going to do a quick walk around of the 2021 Gulfstream Enlighten 27 BHS. We can start off right at the tongue here. Have your power tongue jack. There's your manual override if you do have to take it up manually. Two 20-pound propane tanks underneath here. Easy to switch out. Behind that's going to be where our battery box is going to go. Rock guard equipped on the coach, and then to the side here we have our solar charge plug, so if you did want to throw a panel on here, you are ready to go. Let's move on to the door side. Start off with the outdoor storage over here. So we got a decent sized access from the door side, a little bit smaller on the off door, but there is another storage compartment on the back side, so decent amount of outdoor storage. Let's go down the line on the door side here. There is a power awning on this coach, LED strip underneath that, as well as the floodlight for more outdoor lighting. You do have outdoor speakers equipped on here. And we do have power and a cable out right here as well in case you wanted to set up a TV outside. Moving on here, as always, it's very nice to have the bathroom access on the back end of the coach. You don't have to walk through the whole thing and get it muddy. Moving on here, spare tire comes equipped. Our bumper is hollowed out, so if you want to throw your sewer hose in there, it's a wonderful place for it. There's our backup cam prep. You will need to get the backup camera, but all the wiring's been done for you. Our power supply to the coach is right back here. It is a 30 amp connection. City water connection is going to be back here as well. Moving on over, our hot water heater access is actually going to be on the off door side here. And then right above that is going to be our cable in. So hook that up to the coach, you will have cable. There's our second outdoor storage area here. We're underneath that back bunk area. So actually quite a good size here. Access door is big enough, so if you need to throw your camp chairs back here or something, there should be a good space to do it. Moving on down the line. There's our fresh water fill right here. And then underneath that, there's our access for the stabilizers on this coach. Power stabilizers in the front and rear, and they've hidden the controls for it, so not everybody running through the campground can throw your camper off level. Let's head on inside here. And we'll start off right into the master. So we do have the split doors in this coach. Let me get into one side here. And as you can see, not a whole lot of walk around space on this end. I'm pretty thin, so I can squeeze through and get over, but it's pretty tight. Moving on to the top here, you get a little bit of storage up above, as well as some decent storage on both ends. The counters or the cabinets are going to be the same in there. You do have nightstands on both sides with power and USB access on both sides as well. Let's head out this other way here. Oh, before I forget, if you wanted to mount a TV in the bedroom, should be good to go as well. Moving on here. There is our other end of the entertainment center. So you could probably fit a 40-something inch TV here. Those are your controls to hook it up to the Furion sound bar that's already installed on the coach, and you have your zone controls for indoor and outdoor speakers as well. USB, HDMI, and an auxiliary port. Moving on to the kitchen area, actually a decent sized counter space here, and what I really like is they put the outlets right by the counter, not up above, placed underneath here. Kind of hard to plug in a coffee pot there. A lot of the lights are going to be touch button lights on this. 2-bay plastic sink, lots of space in here. And then on the side of this, I have 3 pull-out drawers. And even more on the back side here. Get that closed, open this up, and you got some decent space here as well. Moving on to the other half of the kitchen, have our Greystone microwave. Our range hood, which has a light and a fan. 3-burner cooktop by Furion. It does have the backlighting. Greystone, my apologies. And it does have a decent-sized camper oven. I don't think they make a great-sized camper oven. A little bit more access underneath the sink here if you want to throw a trash can or something, as well as our heater block is located right in the kitchen as well. Onto the fridge. This is a 13 cubic foot Everchill fridge. So this runs off gas, or it doesn't run off gas. This runs off 12 volt and 12 volt and 120, excuse me. So the benefit of that is compared to a gas fridge, we get a lot more depth out of it because we don't have that propane line in the back taking up that space. So you get a little bit more, and most of the time the 12 volt's going to be good for 3 or 4 days without any sort of charge, so you're good for a weekend of camping. Underneath that is our breaker box. And as I keep going here, a huge pantry / wardrobe. So the wardrobe would be good for some extra clothes for the kids or something. Pantry for our food there. Plenty of space. Underneath, actually a pretty good sized drawer, maybe for some more clothes or something like that. Let's move on to the restroom. Of course, you have your outdoor access here, which is nice. Our small little sink. Medicine cabinet with storage. A little bit of storage underneath the sink as well. GFCI outlet, our light control, and our shower tub combo right here. And just to give you a point of reference, I'm about 6 foot tall. So with me in here and the skylight, I got plenty of space. I have no worries about taking a shower in here. Moving on. Onto the bunk bed area. 2 double-sized bunks. I believe they're 6 foot. I don't know the width measurement off the top of my head. Pretty standard double bunk size, though. You did get the skylight over the top there. Our mushroom lights, as well as light access on both. And both of the bunks are going to have a electric and USB charging option. Underneath to the bottom bunk, they got a little window there. There's their light. And the access to that outdoor storage from in here as well. CO2 monitor under that. Our dinette will also drop down to a bed if we need it to. This table right here, you can pop these 2 legs out and put it right on this this slat right here, and that'll drop down to a bed. Our couch here also will jackknife into a bed. All you got to do, pull up from the bottom, lay it down, it's ready to go. And then underneath here, you got some really good storage under the couch, maybe for some linens or something like that. And last but not least, let me grab you some specs on it. Air conditioner is on the roof, of course, so you do have AC. And let's get some specs here. Currently, see if we have a dry weight here. It should be listed somewhere. I don't see it on that sticker. Let's go see if we can't find it on the manufacturer tag. Okay, so let's see. I am not seeing... Oh, my GVWR, which is the full wet weight. Apologies, that took me a second. 7,660 pounds is the max that these axles are rated to handle. With that being said, our carrying capacity is 2,302 pounds. So our dry weight of this should be right around 5,400. In the email that I send out, I will confirm the height of this coach, as well as the dry and wet weights of this. I think that about concludes the tour for the Enlighten. If I did miss anything, please don't hesitate to let me know. Again, Destin at Camping World. I'm over here at 603-452-7291. Thanks, enjoy your day.